الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن
Visiting Imam Qazwini, one of the most famous Muslim leaders in the United States of America, been to the White House at Vice President Bush. This is the mosque, which is his base. This is the largest, probably one of the largest mosques in the United States, and the main center of particularly the Shia community in Dearborn. So we are here at the epicenter, in a sense, of the Shia community, and very, very much covered in the media. So we're looking forward to meeting and talking with people. We're going to break the iftar, the opening of the fast in this holy month of Ramadan with the Imam. He's been very kind. He's invited lots of prominent religious leaders. I have my whole team with me. We're looking forward to talking to them.
Nice seeing you. Thank you so much for coming. For being with us. Assalamu
I have my team here, the John.
Nice meeting
Maria,
you.
who is the Muslim.
Assalamu alaikum, Sister Madiha. How are you? I talked to you on the phone.
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you, Craig?
Assalamu alaikum.
God bless you. Assalamu
We
alaikum.
call him the Steven Spielberg of Frankie.
Is he?
Our community moved to Dearborn. Dearborn became the center of the Arab and Muslim community here. And Detroit was no longer the center. So over years, Dearborn became the center, and we felt the need to move to Dearborn to be with among our community, and also to have a bigger place, much bigger place, because the older place was no longer able to accommodate the growing number of the community. That's why in 1997, just when I came here, the Board of Trustees decided to purchase this land. It used to belong to the YMCA. It is 10-acre land, and it is located between two churches. You see the Orthodox, the Greek Orthodox church on our left side, the Armenian church is on our right side. So,
And how big is this plot?
the actual land is 10 acre, but there is 83,000 feet. That's the building. Yes,
It's a large mosque.
it is. Let's go, Doctor, inside simultaneously. So we have chairs here for the English program. Every night we have a lecture.
Oh, this is for it's
this
in English.
This is the English program is conducted here, and then we have the Arabic program conducted in the other hall. You see, Doctor, the calligraphy was made by...
Beautiful. I love the calligraphy. This is from the Quran Sharif?
Yes, this is Surah Al-Insan. هل أتى على الإنسان حين من الدهر.
And Imam, just for the purpose of our camera, could you just tell us very briefly what the gist of the verses are?
Well, this is one of the main chapters of the Quran on the upper strip, which also emphasizes the virtue of giving. When God speaks about the poor, the orphanage, and the war prisoner who came and they asked for help, and according to certain account, it was Imam Ali and his wife Fatima al-Zahra who donated their breakfast, and God commemorated this event in that chapter.
Now, Imam, what I would love to hear, and I would like my team to hear, are the verses about ilm and knowledge and scholars, because scholars are very often treated pretty badly in the Muslim world, as you know.
True.
So please enlighten us and encourage us.
Now, there are a few verses that we selected from the Quran that promotes seeking knowledge in Islam. There is no religion in the world that I know that promotes seeking knowledge as much as Islam does. There is a famous hadith from the Prophet in which he says that طلب العلم فريضة على كل مسلم ومسلمة. Seeking knowledge is an obligation upon each Muslim, male and female Muslim. So we selected a few verses from the Quran. This is one, وَقُلْ رَبِّ زِدْنِي عِلْمًا, say God increase my knowledge. And there is another one about اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق, read in the name of your Lord who created. علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم, علم بالقلم, who taught with the pen. علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. He taught the human being what he did not know or he had not known. So these are selected verses we took from the Quran and we put them here, emphasizing the role of knowledge. Ambassador, there is one thing interesting, that the one who did this calligraphy is not Muslim.
Really?
He's a Christian.
And but from the Middle East or
From the Middle
America?
East. He was approached by a friend in Lebanon. He told him that we have a mosque in the US and we would like you to come there and do this for us. How much you charge? He says nothing.
So the Christian did this free?
He did it for free. He came, he stayed for 2 months actually. 2 months. Of course. Now the only full-time school in this area.
Really?
There is one in Canton, which is almost 30 minutes from this area. But in Dearborn, this is the only Islamic full-time school. There are Saturday school, Sunday school, but this is the only full-time school that's functioning in this area. We have almost 400 students. And there is a waiting list for the school, but because of the capacity, limited capacity, we are planning to open all the way to high school. But you know, it's difficult, doctor.
Yes,
it's not an easy job.
So many things.
Yeah.
Now, Mom, I can see a church there. Which church is that?
That's the Armenian church. There is a sizable Armenian community in Detroit Metropolitan. That is their main church. And we have very good relationship. In every event we have, in every fundraising we have. In Ramadan, for example, we invite them. We invite them, they come, sometimes they invite us, we go. We have very, very peaceful and harmonious relationship. Tasks that I took upon myself when I came to Michigan as an imam of the center in 1997. It's been almost 12 years. I decided to open up with other leaders, with the interfaith community.
Other religious leaders from
With other religions. We started with Cardinal Maida first. I went one day and I visited him.
This all before 9/11?
All before 9/11. And it paid off after 9/11.
You played a very important role in
Thank
keeping things calm and
Thank you, Doctor.
being a bridge between the communities.
We went to him, we offered him a few Islamic books in addition to the Quran. He came in return and he visited us.
No, this is the
Cardinal Maida. Yes, he is the Archbishop of Detroit.
Archbishop of Detroit.
Of Michigan. And then we, with almost all religious leaders, we have in Detroit, we have good relationship. The Pope came, when the Pope came, I was invited to meet with him in Washington. And in general, our relationship is very good with our neighbors, with other. We have some difficulty.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة.